Hi, Catherine.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm very good.
How is Sri Lanka so far?
It is very nice. I love to travel this country. It's
You
beautiful.
had fun?
Yes, I had a lot of fun. It's very nice. The people who live here, they're very, very nice and open.
What about the rural areas? Are they fun for you?
They are very much fun. So I feel like when I travel to a country, I want to see more. I want to see more than just like all the places where all the people go to.
Okay.
I want to see like what's the real life in the
Real
country.
life.
Yes.
What about the real life in the country?
What about the real life in the country? So I try to go into the rural places and just make contact with the local people and see the food. How is the food? How is the life here out in Sri Lanka? Yeah, how do different cultures live like?
You lived with the people inside the country?
Not really here. I mean, I did in other countries, not in Sri Lanka, but I feel like I want to come back.
To Sri Lanka?
Yes, for sure. I will come back and
You love the country?
I do love the country.
Why do you love Sri Lanka?
There's so many reasons why I love Sri Lanka. So I would say, first of all, the nature. Like so many different kind of plants, trees, rivers, the ocean side. Like, it's amazing. The animals, the elephants. Yeah, the wildlife is so diverse and so beautiful. So that's a very beautiful thing about Sri Lanka.
So Sri Lanka is a beautiful country.
Yes.
People in Sri Lanka, very beautiful.
Very nice.
Very nice
yes,
for you.
Very open.
Very nice,
Yes.
very open. They talk everything with you.
Yeah.
In front of you, they do anything for you.
Yeah, they try to help me in any situation.
No hidden faces?
No.
No
they're
hidden agendas?
Not at all. They're just the most friendly people in the world, I feel like. You come here and they're like, oh, do you want to come for a tea? Do you want to live with me? Do you want to meet my family?
Yeah.
It's just, it's beautiful. Yeah.
So you travel alone around the world?
Yes, around
You
the world.
travel with you. You don't have anybody.
I don't have
You
nobody.
travel with you.
Yes.
Is it fun?
It's so much fun. Like traveling alone, I can recommend that to everybody because I feel like you can always go with people. You can always go with your friends, but I feel like we always wait for somebody to come with us. We always wait for the right moment. Like there will not be the right moment to go. You just have to let everything behind you and go to a country that you really want to go to a country that you think will inspire you, and you just have to let go of fear, step out of your comfort zone. Just go and enjoy this life. You know, there's so much to see out here. There's so much to enjoy. I think we are young. We should just go and enjoy this life because it's a journey.
People who leave the comfort zone,
Yes.
they win the life sometimes.
Yes, I feel like.
Most of the times.
Yeah, most of the time, I would say so. Because, for example, in Europe, we live kind of like a box life.
You from Austria.
I'm from Austria.
You live in Europe.
Yes, in the middle of Europe, in Austria or like in any European countries, we are very much on our own. We live the box lives. If we just enjoy to be comfortable, enjoy to be in the comfort zone, once you go travel, like you discover so much more about this life.
What you discovered in Sri Lanka.
Oh, so much too.
Something you see.
Yeah.
Something you feel.
Both. Something I feel is like to be generous. Like the people are so generous. They always want to give you something. A lot of people here in Sri Lanka, they don't have a lot, but they always still want to give you something, to give you a little bit of love, to give you a little bit of help, to give you a little bit of tea. That's what I discovered too. Be more generous to all the people around the world because it gives you so much back. It gives you joy back. It gives you peace back. That's what I find very
interesting.
Yeah, very interesting.
In Sri Lanka.
In Sri Lanka, especially in Sri Lanka, yes.
You are a very, very young girl.
Yeah, I would say.
How old are you?
I'm 24.
24 and you've been to 5 countries around the world?
I would not say 5, maybe like 20.
20 countries when you are 24 years
Yes.
old.
Yes.
Can you do that?
Yeah.
You can do that.
I can do that. And I think everybody can. Obviously not everybody in the world, but people from Europe, they do have a big chance to just go and let go and travel the world. We have lots of resources to do that.
I have this question. People who live in Sri Lanka, people who are young in Sri Lanka, they work hard
They work
for their
hard.
future.
Yeah.
But some foreigners who come from Europe, they travel.
Yeah.
How come they got the financial support?
So first of all, I would say it's very easy in Europe to make money. Like this is a very different country here in Sri Lanka. It's very hard to make money. You have to put a lot of effort,
Hard work.
a lot of education. dedication into getting good money, and it's very hard work out here. And in Europe, you have so many chances. Especially in Austria, I feel like we have a big chance to do whatever we want to. We can get money so quickly.
Do you save money?
Yes, I did save money.
Can I ask you how much you have in your pocket?
Right now, about like 11,000.
$11,000.
Yes.
Is that enough for you to go back to your country?
Yeah.
After Sri Lanka, you'll be going to Thailand.
Yeah.
And then you plan to go to Vietnam.
Yes.
You don't have a plan sometimes. You just travel the way you want.
Exactly, and that's it. I never have a plan. And that's the wonderful thing. I'm young, I got time, I don't need to rush through this life. That's the most wonderful thing, to go without a plan.
You are a happy person.
Yes, I would say so.
You are super happy about what life gave you.
Yeah.
What life gave you?
Life gave me so much. First of all, I'm so thankful to have this life, to be able to experience and explore all these different cultures in the world. This world is giving me back so much love. It's wonderful like that I can explore all the different people and places, and yeah.
I'm so glad that I met you accidentally.
Yeah, accidentally on the street.
And then we are doing the podcast right now.
Yes.
It's a good meeting, right?
Yeah, it's interesting.
So much of foreigners come to Sri Lanka.
Yeah.
The impression they have on Sri Lanka is very good.
Yes. All the people I've met, they're amazed by Sri Lanka. Like, they tell me it's the most beautiful country to go to. They're so happy. It's so easy to travel around with the train, especially with the train.
You found safe?
Yes. Very safe. I not even one encounter where I was like, oh, that's sketchy or that's dangerous. Not once. I felt unsafe. I always felt like all the people helped me.
Do you love the local people in Sri Lanka? Local people?
Yes, especially the local people. They're funny. They always love to play games here. You can see them playing some kind of board games around here. Like
Carrom,
yeah,
card game.
exactly. So I love that the Sri Lankans like to play games and volleyball or whatever.
Volleyball? Oh.
Yes, I saw it a lot.
You played
also.
volleyball too?
Not really, but I enjoy to watch the people just play on the streets and be funny. They don't take life too seriously, I think.
What about the financial background in Sri Lanka, you feel like?
People from Europe, it's very easy because like here everything is super, super cheap, you know?
Here everything is super, super cheap.
Yes, here everything, like the food, the accommodations, everything, the train, you can go around the country for 4 or 5 euros with the train to go from one point to the other point of Sri Lanka. So you can live with so little money here for a very long time for Europeans.
You love Sri Lanka?
I do love Sri Lanka.
To say I love Sri Lanka, Mama Adare Sri Lanka. Mama Adare Sri Lanka.
Mama adare Sri Lanka.
Say it to the camera.
Mama adare Sri Lanka.
Mama Adare Godak Sri Lanka.
Mama adare
Godak
Sri Lanka.
Sri Lanka. Say it.
Mama adare Godak Sri Lanka.
That means you love Sri Lanka so much.
Yes.
You're gonna come back to Sri Lanka?
For sure.
You're gonna see me once again in Sri Lanka?
I hope so. You're a funny guy.
You're a funny guy. I personally like the way you live. Do you have anyone?
No, I don't.
But you have friends.
Of course. I feel like, I travel around the world. So I feel like I have a lot of different friends and sisters and brothers and like just family around the world. And that's a beautiful...
You have a big family?
Yeah. They don't need to be in one place. They don't need to be in Austria. They are everywhere. This is what I find so comforting, that I know in every place I would want to go to, I have somebody to be there, to have fun with, to just like be friends.
You getting mad easily?
Not really. I would say I'm not a person to get mad very easily.
Sometimes when you go to some countries, it's hard to deal with the people.
Yes, it is hard to live with the people, but not really. I would say the only time I really get kind of mad is when I'm hungry. Yes, this is the only time. I would call it hangry, angry and hungry.
Angry. Oh yeah, hungry and angry together.
Yeah,
it's hangry.
It's hangry.
Wow.
This is just the real life as a backpacker. You can just like not be mad because we are traveling. We experience every day something new and we have a good life. There's not much we can be mad about, right?
What do you think about love?
Love. Oof.
Love.
That's a very interesting question. About love, I feel like we can give out love very easily. Especially in these countries, I got to discover like people give you love and you can give it back. So I feel like if you give out love, it will come back to you. Yes, and that's a very important thing for me because when I give out love to people like friends, it doesn't have to be necessarily a lover.
Have you ever cried because of love?
Yes, I did. Like a lot of times, maybe, but not like relationship love, also friendship love. Like when I travel, I meet people and they get very close very easily. They're like family to you here in a different country. So I feel like when I have to say goodbye to my very close family out here, to my friends, I'm very touched and I'm very sad and I can cry very easily.
When you live alone, you day by day, you become stronger.
Yes.
You know how to face the world.
I would say so. I mean, there's so much to learn about this world, and I would say I'm very good with facing things, with facing fear, with facing love, with facing a lot of things. So yeah, we get to discover every day something new about ourselves, about the world.
What do you think about jealousy?
Ooh, jealousy.
People in Europe, are they jealous about each other?
I think so. They do. I think it's a very human thing to get jealous. I don't know how this is here, if people get here jealous very easily, but in Europe, yes, people do get jealous. For example, about love, but also about other things like travel. You know what I discovered sometimes? I travel and then people be like, but why do you want to do that? And is it even fun? And I would never want to do that. And I'm like, is it jealousy that you have that you cannot leave your comfort zone to actually go travel? Or what is it really?
How to face the jealousy?
I think you should just take it as it is. You have to be like, I have my own peace. So if somebody's jealous about you, it's just like, you're doing something good. You're doing something amazing. This is a reason why people are jealous about you and about your life. So this can give you comfort, the jealousy from other people. You have to be like, yes, people are jealous, but this is not really my problem. Like, it's their problem and they need to learn how to face jealousy. And you can be in your own peace because you're doing everything right for your mind.
What are your basic needs when it comes to travel?
Yes.
Traveling alone, you don't have anyone, you have only you, your love is you, your friend is you, your supporter is you.
Yeah, everything is you.
Everyone is you.
Yes. I feel like friendship is a very basic thing for me to have. Like, it sounds so basic, but it's actually a very, very big thing to have. Another thing is obviously food. We need food.
Sri Lanka got good food.
Very good food. So we have to be happy about food because so many countries don't have food. And we have food and we can have food anytime we want to. Yes, so that's also a very big basic thing.
Good friendship, good food, what else?
A bed.
A bed, just a bed.
It doesn't need to be a bed even. It can be a hammock, it can be a tent, it can be a little place to sleep somewhere. This is such a basic thing to have, but like a lot of people don't have a bed.
You're satisfied with what you got. And also, you're ready to live a simple life.
Yes.
You don't want to wear branded?
No, I don't. Like, I'm ready to leave everything behind me. You know, I was leaving a lot of things behind me already. Like, I sold all the stuff that I had and I was just like, okay, I'm going to pack my backpack and I'm going to leave the country and I just go. You know, you need to be ready to let go because we are attached to a lot of things. Once you let go of that and practice detachment, it's like, wow, this gives me so much peace and freedom.
Sometimes being alone is your peaceful place. Sometimes being alone is your heaven.
Yes, it is my heaven in a lot of times where I'm just like, I am with myself. And I feel like it's hard for some people and also for me to be alone sometimes. You know, you want somebody to be there. You want to be attached with somebody. But it's so nice to practice also to be by yourself, and you don't need much, and you can listen to your thoughts, you can listen to your body, you can be silent and be like, yeah, this is what I need, this is what I want, and just be quiet and with yourself.
Nice. I'm so glad. I hear a lot of good thoughts.
Yes.
People are very interesting. We can get a lot of things from one person.
Yes.
You are not a celebrity.
Yeah.
You are not a famous person.
No.
You are just a traveler who visited the country.
Yes.
Things you got inside your head and the things you know, the things you learned, marvelous.
Yes, and you just have to think, you meet so many people. All the people will tell you, oh, I'm doing this or this. They tell you their truth. And you can take a little piece of every inspiring person that you meet and make it to your own truth. You know, and this is a nice thing as well because I'm inspired by all the people who go travel. Learn with that and grow with that.
Thank you so much for coming.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you so much for visiting Sri Lanka.
Yes, thank you so much that I can be here, that people are so excited for European people or other people from all around the world to come here, and they're so open with their arms and they just, treat you like a little person from their family, you know.
The coming up countries, Vietnam, and then what?
Yeah, Vietnam, I want to go to India.
India?
Yes.
You're going to do a lot of things in India, right?
I mean, I want to do some things in India, like maybe a yoga teacher training.
Yoga training, huh?
Yes, that sounds nice. I feel like India is a nice country as well, and
come back to Sri Lanka as well.
Yes, I will.
Hoping to see you soon.
Yes.
Hoping to see you soon in Sri Lanka with the same smile you got on your face.
For sure, promise. I will come back with the same smile.
Thank you for visiting Sri Lanka, Catherine.
Yes, thank you.
See you once again.
Yeah.
Say Jaya Veva Sri Lanka.
Jaya Veva Sri Lanka.
Jaya Veva Sri
Jaya
Lanka.
Veva Sri Lanka.
That means cheers, Sri Lanka.
Cheers, Sri Lanka.
Thank you, Catherine.
Thank you.